1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Bang! And it's gone! That's how fast you can take a fully armed flak with the long range. All you need is to have 67 KARLs and something to bite the flaks. That's it. Sounds incredible, but that is true. And let me prove that to you. In this video, you're gonna see 3 shots. Unfortunately, I couldn't make any more, but you're gonna see 3 shots. And you can see that on average, when 67 KARLs, are shooting, they are taking 20% damage off the flak per 1 shot. That means we only need 5 and the flak is gone. Obviously everything is kind of average, you know, may take 5, 6 shots, maybe 7, but according to the 2 shots I've got on the video, the average work out about 20%. So the damage per hit, if you have 16-7 KARLs, you've got 33.5 million. This is roughly almost twice as much as I had when I had 69 groups of B12s. So it's almost, well, it's over double damage than this. Okay? Now, to produce 67 KARLs, you have to spend a little over 600 million of steel and a little over 500 million of aluminium. But let's not talk about this. You know, you got a flak with 30 seconds to go, right? So that means the entire base, 30 flaks, is gonna go in about 15 minutes, maybe even less. But that is in theory, okay? Also, this is very important, or very fascinating, okay? Every map has around 380 bases, right? Well, at least my map, 1164, at 381 bases, okay? Now, if you want to take all of them using that method, the entire map will be yours in just 4 days. Playing 24/7, of course, but 4 days. Okay, so that's the theory. And let me go through some boring numbers, okay? Unfortunately, they are correlated to what I've said so far, but let's go through them, okay? So what we need to understand that KARLs need ammunition. And this is a downside, okay? Because you've just spent 600 million of steel and 500 million of aluminium. And now you still need to keep spending money. But if you want that to be gone in 15 seconds or 30 seconds, well, that's what you have to do. I'm gonna run through some numbers now. What I am not considering in this stats is the transport vehicle of ammunition, which is MP4. Okay, so obviously you need to build them. You need to build the MP4 comes in group of 19. For this video, when I look at the setup, I think I could put 10, and for this video I'm gonna be using that as an example. As I said earlier, one shot of 67 KARLs take 20% damage, but at the same time, that one shot cost, and let me read that, 2.3 million of steel, 1.6 million of aluminium, and 600,000 of fuel. One shot. Okay? So to take one base, considering we need 6 shots, then to take one flak, you're gonna need to spend 14 million of steel, 10 million of aluminium, and 3.6 million of fuel. This is just for the ammunition. Therefore, if you want to take 30 flaks using 67 KARLs with ammunition, you're gonna have to spend in total, now the numbers I'm gonna give you now includes the cost of KARLs as well, okay? So in total, you're gonna need just over 1 billion of steel, just over 800 million of aluminium, and around 120 million of fuel. That's it. That's all you have to have. And then you're gonna take the base. Okay? Now, you remember when I said that you can take one flak within 30 seconds. Okay? Now, and that is possible, but only if you have enough ammunition. If you don't have enough ammunition, then obviously it will take longer. Now, in this example, if I'm going to use 10 groups of MP4s, that's a 57 ammo, okay, per group. So having 10 of them, that gives me slightly over what I'm requiring to take a flak. Because if you remember, I said we need just over 400 bullets. Now I'm gonna have a 570, so I will even have some left over. But that's roughly what you need per flak. That means that those 10 MP4s, the 10 groups of MP4s, have to go back to bases, and you need to send each group to each base if you want to produce more ammunition at the same time. Now, to load up the entire group of MP4 is going to take you about half an hour. Okay, so now you need to send 10 groups into 10 bases and start loading them up. Now, once they are loaded, you need to bring them back, and obviously they can shoot again. However, if you think about it, you know how MP4 drives. That I don't like them. So, although I'm saying half an hour is going to take you to load up the ammunition, to actually drive them into bases and then bring them back, I don't know how long that will take, but, you know, I think we can easily add about 5 minutes. Easily. Which means that it's definitely over half an hour it's going to take to load up the ammunition. Now, you can have more MP4s, which obviously they speed up the process. But remember, there's only so much room around KARLs. If you got too much, if you don't have enough space, then you're gonna just block the route. So you need to think about it. I think in this case, 10 will be enough. Now, hypothetically, someone can say, what if I have so many MP4s and they will be just ready to go, right? Well, that's That's a good point, right? If you have all of the MP4s ready, then that will definitely speed up the process. But let me tell you this. You will need to take down the entire base. You will need 12,000 bullets, right? 12,000 bullets. To have 12,000, or just over 12,000, yeah? To have them all ready, you're gonna need 211 groups of MP4s. And now, remember, 212 groups of MP4s plus 67 groups of KARLs, that is a load of groups for that map. And remember, map has 380 bases, you know, plus minus. Right now, as I'm making this video, I'm still have my bases on 1164. I've got 270 something bases, and I bought 14 group extension buildings. 14, and I've got at the moment 68 groups. Now you're gonna need nearly 300 groups. So I'm not sure whether that's possible, but even if it's possible, it's gonna be absolutely crazy expensive. I dare to say it's gonna be so expensive that probably not even JB Newey can afford it. I don't know that, but you know, maybe he does. Well, maybe he can. I don't know. But what I know, as I mentioned, I got 14 building extension, and the next one, the 15th, is gonna cost me 7,000 gold, and the 16th is gonna cost even more. So you can imagine how much gold you're gonna have to spend to get to this number. Besides, remember, we are not even talking about the enemy and other troops. You still need to have some troops to attract the flak, right? I've used a boat, but you know there is it's just crazy. It's just crazy, yeah. So right now, when you're looking about the whole situation, you can see how great the KARLs are and how bad KARLs are. But I'll leave it to you to consider yourself whether to make them or not. As an addition, probably they are good, but yeah. And remember, all of this is gonna work only if your enemy is offline. Okay? Because if it's online, not only you will be building flaks, but your KARLs and MP4s with 300 groups on the map, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be able to even have one anti-air unit, and then you will be gone. Anyway, so looking at the entire video and all the information you've got, I hope you can understand why I let my KARLs to be killed. Let me put it this way. Having so many KARLs is like someone coming up to you and is handing you over a private jet. For you, as a gift, private jet. And you can use it as much as you like. But there is a little clause. And the clause says, you cannot sell it and you cannot rent it. So you can use it as much as you want, but obviously you need to pay your running cost and maintenance. Anyway, thank you very much for watching if you last so long. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.